Dreaming out loud, RVing. Don't tell anybody. Keep it secret that you have me all to yourself. Keep it a secret. Shh. Damn it. Somebody told Captain Jack. What the hell is going on? Welcome, everybody. This is just a quick little 2-minute video today. It's only going to be 2 minutes long. Yeah, probably not. Everybody knows when you try and do a short video, it just goes on for a long time. I was not planning on doing a live today. Wasn't planning on it. I just got out of Bubba Gump's, Hard Rock Cafe, Rainforest Cafe, and Margaritaville. I hit everything in once because they're all in a row here at Mall of America in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I did the bar crawl through the mall, shooting video, having a good time, eating, meeting lots of friends up here. The great thing about Mall of America or Las Vegas or Singapore or anywhere in the entire world is every manager at all these restaurants train at Universal Studios City Walk. So it's just great. So you know everybody, no matter where you go in the country, I can pop into a Hard Rock Cafe and have no issues because I know everybody. Everybody trained at City Walk. So I know all the trainees for management, for the Hard Rocks, for the Margaritavilles, for any Landry's seafood like the Rainforest Cafes. And it's just great. So I figured I would pop in here today, do the bar crawl, and eat a little bit of food, shoot some videos, show you guys in the future in my next video coming up, some of the rides, some of the attractions, some of the stuff you can do within the Mall of America. And what a great place it is to hang out on a chilly Minnesota day. I don't know how people live up here. There's no way I could do it. I totally understand snowbirds nowadays. I know why people leave here, come down to where I live, and enjoy the sun. It is frigid. But the great thing is, everybody's down in Florida. Everybody's over in Arizona. So all these places up here, they're empty. I have the whole Mall of America, one of the world's largest malls, pretty much all to myself today. It was incredible. But a few things happened when I parked in the parking lot. I set a couple things up on the internet, went in, had my fun, came back out, and I wanted to tell you guys, keep you updated on what it's like to become monetized, what it's like to reach that threshold, and how to kind of absorb what Google and YouTube does to you with very little instructions. They really don't notify you on how to do the things you need to do. So as I'm learning, I want to teach you guys. So when you get here, because it's not going to take a lot of you guys very long to get to this point. But when you do get to this point, there's a lot of things that they don't tell you. And I figured, why not go have some adult beverages, get a little tipsy, come back in here and try and explain. What do you think of that? That's going to be a tough one, right? All right, before I get going, straighten my eyes out and read some comments before we get going here. Boy, a lot of you guys already been typing a lot. What's going on? Let me have some of this boba like a boss coffee. Well, it's not coffee. It's some cheese stuff. I don't know. But it's warm. Hey, we are the first Dreaming Out Loud RVing. Yes, you were. Whoop, whoop. Captain Jack popped in there. Ahoy, mateys. Okay, let's get to James Catanese is in here. Hey, hippie. How you doing, James? Mary Jones. Thank you for popping in. Suburban Florida. Short videos 3 hours later. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to. You know what? I've had. Let's see what I have. I had 2 Grateful Deads, which if you go to the Hard Rock, a Grateful Dead is kind of a cool drink, and a Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze. I had 2 of those. I had a Guinness Stout. I don't know. I want to tear open one of those cans because there's a marble or something in there. I went to Bubba Gump's, and there's a marble in there. I want to rip open the can and see what that marble looks like. But I had that, and then I had a Chunky Monkey at the Rainforest, which is really, really good. Mary Jones says she loves the Rainforest. We have two of them on Disney property. We have one at Downtown Disney, now known as Disney Springs, and we have one over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and then also at Disney Springs we have a T-Rex, which is the same company. It's all Landry Seafood, Bubba Gump's, Rainforest, T-Rex, Landry's, obviously, and so they own a large chain of different types of restaurants, and I really enjoy hitting them all. I actually know the head chef that coordinates the food for each restaurant across the world, the entire globe, makes up their menus. And what's interesting is he has cancer on his tongue, has 0 taste buds, but the man can figure out flavor. It's pretty awesome, dude. He actually works at the original Landry's in Louisiana. So if you guys are ever on I-10 cutting across towards Lafayette, make sure to whip into. I know this says Crawfish Kitchen just down the street, but check out Landry's too. Captain Jack says, what was going on here? Nomadic Hippie. Jerry was testing his green screen. He got a green screen and accidentally went live. I'm going to do that with, I'm going to test out with Beyond Beauty, I think. Maybe tonight, because she took a sabbatical from social media for a couple years, and she's back. She's in our group now. She's a Instagram follower of mine, and she's been with me for about 3 years on Instagram, and now she's in our YouTube community, and she's got her YouTube channel up. She's getting ready to put out some content, and she wants to practice going live too. So tonight, I'm thinking about helping her out. I would have liked to seen that accidental testing. As a matter of fact, I think James is going live tonight. My watch is dead. I should probably take it off. Need to take my clothes off. I was thinking about getting undressed on camera, but that's not going to happen. Unless you got a vomit bucket beside you. Love the green screen tonight. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I was going to put the Mall of America back here because it's right there in front of me. It's right out my front window. But I took some photos. You know what's really cool is in the parking lot, before you walk into the front doors of Mall of America, they have an ice skating rink. There's an ice skating rink in the parking lot. And if you bring your own ice skates, you can skate for free. You can just skate all day over here. I've never seen a pair of ice skates in my life, so that was a fun part of my video. Never seen a pair of ice skates before. I guess people up here in Minnesota, they live for ice skating. Ice skating and fishing on frozen lakes. Why would you... If I had to sit out in the cold and catch a fish, take a chainsaw, cut a chunk of ice out, and sit there for hours in a heated little outhouse, you know, a thing that looks like an outhouse at a construction site, yeah, I'd just rather go to the grocery store, buy my fish. Why in the heck are they doing? I don't understand Minnesotans. Minnesotans? What do they call them? We're Floridians. What is somebody called from Minnesota? I don't know. But yeah, there is no way. But it's kind of cool. I actually, as fat and heavy and old, because I'm pretty old, my bones are brittle. I'm afraid I'll break a hip. But I actually kind of want to slap on a pair of ice skates. I'm not going to kid you. It looked fun. I just know falling hurts at my age. But well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the next videos have in store. Beyond Beauty, there she is. Yeah, she's going to be practicing some live, hopefully tonight with me, if I can get over this tipsiness. I don't have to go nowhere. I could sit here in the parking lot for 24 hours. So that's why I was kind of indulging in some rummy goodness tonight in Margaritaville and the Hard Rock. I don't have to drive. I can just sit here, and I don't have to jeopardize the people out on the interstate, though it's pretty dangerous out there anyway with all that ice and stuff. It's probably better to have a couple to tip back a couple, but not in a tractor trailer. You sit parked 20 hours, get a lot of food in your belly. Actually, tonight I stopped at this place inside the Mall of America, got some of this. What is there a restaurant on here? I got a latte with no vanilla. I don't even know what I ordered, but what a cool little place. And they had these little cookie things called macaroons. Never had a macaroon in my life. Now it's like making me think, What is better, a taco or a macaroon? I don't know what is better now. Macaroons are pretty damn good. And I know at Universal Studios, right next to City Walk, when you walk around the lake, right next to where everybody works, where I hang out at the Hard Rock, we have a chocolate factory. That it's a pretty good restaurant. It's great, and they make all sorts of sweetie goodness. And I have purchased 24 macaroons before, but my ex-wife's daughter, she came out from California, wanted to show her daughter Universal, and they came out on vacation, asked me, "Hey Rick, would you mind taking us to Disney and Universal? I was married to you for 22 years. Why would you ask?" Of course I'll take you. So they flew out here, and I took them over, gave her daughter these boxes of macaroons to hold and some truffles. Damn little kid took them on the airplane back to California. Never tasted one. So tonight I actually, on video, ate my very first macaroon. And I'm telling you, those things, yeah, tacos or macaroons. What if you mix the two together? Put macaroons in a corn shell, in a corn soft shell, a macaroon taco. Anyway, let me see what's going on here. Lots of first seeing ice skating and macaroons. Life's an adventure. It is an adventure. Outdoor staycations. I'm telling you. Wow. Ice skating. They're skating right out front here. They're just like, people are parking their cars, grabbing their ice skates out of the cars and just hopping into it's in the middle of the parking lot. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Mall of America, but in the front of the mall, there's a star. Excuse me. It's like one of those photo opportunities when you come to Mall of America. Everybody's out there taking the picture in front of the mall, says Mall of America, and you have that little star emblem out there. Well, around the whole thing, around the whole star, they made like a racing rink, but it's not racing. Everybody's out there all gradually just kind of, you think they're going to fall, but they're not falling. I would fall. But they do have an ice skate rental inside. It costs if you want to rent skates, but if you bring your own, it's free. You just open up the little gate thing and right on in. Slip, hurt your butt is to your heart's content. I don't know. New Horizons is in here. I see Susan's name. Someone, James Kennedy said, "Hi, MJ. Hi, great Susan." So, yeah, New Horizons is in here. What is she saying? "I'm going to Walmart to get a set of headphones." Watch out, Susan. People record people in Walmart. There's a whole website dedicated to it. The people of Walmart. Beware. All right. So what I kind of wanted to talk about, let me get this. First 30, what is this? 30 minutes from the house. They just opened up the biggest mall in America. I won't go anywhere. So you're in New Jersey. Obviously, endless RVing. I went in when I was shooting the mall here. I went in just to see a bunch of people because everybody transfers all throughout the entire world from Orlando. So if you work at Margaritaville, you train in Orlando. If you work at the Hard Rock, you train at City Walk. If you work at Pat O'Brien's, well, I don't know about Pat O'Brien's because there's only two. But you work any of the local, if you work at any of them, that's where you're training if you're working in management. And so I'll probably be going to the mall in New Jersey eventually. I know they beat this mall in size by like not very big. It's only like a couple feet bigger. It's really nothing, but they can claim they are the largest mall in the United States. But at this very moment, there's construction going on here, and this mall's adding like 6 acres more. So the New Jersey mall is only going to be the biggest for a very short time. I'm assuming around springtime, Mall of America will take that glory back. And then, excuse me, you guys in New Jersey will probably do the same thing, or Edmonton up in Canada will do the same thing. It's going to be like a 3-way competition. And I think we're getting one in Miami too. So it's going to be a 4-way competition eventually. And who's going to benefit from all that competition? Us. We're going to benefit from all this craziness. You know what's crazy? You know what's nuts? These super malls like the one in New Jersey, the Mall of America, the Edmonton Mall, the new one going down at Sawgrass in Miami. They're doing great. I don't know if the Jersey one is doing great. I hear they have no stores open and everything else, and I hear the park isn't crowded at all. The theme park, the rides and stuff. I hear you can just walk in, and it's pretty dead inside the mall in New Jersey at the moment. I don't think it's going to stay that way, and I think it's going to end up like Mall of America where it's packed. But today's not bad here at the Mall of America. It's not too bad. But those little strip malls in your local little towns, they're going out of business. The strip malls are empty, but yet these super malls are doing not too bad. So it's I don't know. What's Captain Jack? Is he saying something like I was saying just now? I still only go to the little strip malls. My problem for the last 50 years, I can never find the strippers. Yeah, Mall of America. Come to Mall of America, Captain Jack. About 2 o'clock in the morning. They may not be professionals, but here's a funny story before we get into the what I wanted to talk about tonight. I used to drive for one time. I was in between jobs. I didn't have a truck driving job. I can have, like, say I left this company today, I can have a different company tomorrow. That's the great thing about driving for so many years. I can just hop from one company to another and another if I wanted. I don't want to. I love my company. I'm not going anywhere. But back in the day, I was kind of chilling at home, and I was living in California at the time for about a year, and I needed some money. So I went in the local newspaper. The internet wasn't out yet. The internet wasn't broadcasting. And so I went on the local newspaper and I found a trucking company where a driver abandoned a truck in Stockton, California, and was going to pay someone $600 to drive from Stockton, California up here to Minnesota, right here in the Minneapolis area. So I said, I'll do it. They Greyhounded me down to Stockton, California. I picked up this truck, drove it up here to Minneapolis, right, and then they paid for my airline ticket back to California. And the airport is directly behind me. So the mall's right here. It sits right beside the airport. You could actually walk if you were in shape. I'm not in shape. I took a bus. And so I came to the Mall of America waiting for my flight back home. So I go, back then they had a Planet Hollywood upstairs by the movie theater in here. So I go inside Planet Hollywood. I'm just chilling, drinking some adult beverages, and I met this girl at the bar in Planet Hollywood. And she goes, "Hey, you want to come back to my place for the night?" I can't. I got to hop an airplane tonight. And then sitting there drinking more, I missed my airplane. Ugh. Well, since you missed your airplane, why don't you hop on the bus, come to my house? Okay, I'll do that. What the heck? So I hop on the bus with her, go to her house. She has like 15 people living with her. So I'm meeting like 15 brand new people, thinking I'm going home with this girl. And then she goes to her room. She goes, "Go ahead and hang out with everybody. You can have the couch tonight out here, and then I'll help you on the bus system back to the airport in the morning." What a night that was! I'm nervous with people. Here I'm thinking I'm meeting this chick. She's going to be from Minnesota. She's going to bring me back to her house. Who knows? Maybe she'll cook me some tacos. No, meet 15 roommates. They were all in college or something. I don't know. But it wasn't a bad night. Don't get me wrong. It was an adventure, definitely. But it was something totally different. So yeah, I have I have a lot of fun times when I come up here to Minnesota. Okay, so what is going on here? Papa Drew says hot showers with unlimited water are underrated. I don't know what you guys are talking about up here in the stream. They are underrated, though. You want to know something else before I get on with this? I've never taken a shower inside Cousin Eddie. I've had Cousin Eddie for 2 years. Never took a shower inside my motorhome. If I'm at 1,000 Trails, I'm using the 1,000 Trails showers. If I'm at a truck stop, I use the truck stop showers. I've washed dishes, but I have never took a shower inside my motorhome, inside Cousin Eddie. And I live inside Cousin Eddie. That's my home. New Horizons, how do you feel? Good question, Susan. How are you doing? Okay tonight? What is this here? Now ye know ye are a hippie. Free love, dove, and rainbows. Oh, man. Hey, it's not all about, who says that? Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Isn't it on Deja Vu album, Love the One You're With? I ended up loving 15 people that night. Actually, didn't end up, it was nothing like that. It was like sitting down, them watching TV and trying to start conversations, and it was awkward, very awkward. Angels Are We Nurseries? That's a new channel. Do we got a new channel in here? Look at that, guys. We got a new channel. Somebody go to that channel, check them out. Let us know what they're about, because I can't do it right now. So let us know what they're about. And Angels Are We Nursery. If you have content on your channel real fast, type in CC for content creator, so we know whether you're a non-content creator or a content creator. If you're a non-content creator, type in the letters NN, no content. Doesn't mean we won't go to your channel and check you out, because eventually one day you may have content. It'd be kind of cool to have friends on your channel before you start creating content. And if you're watching our stuff with no content, that makes you a rock star. Hippie, after 11, 15 people, I hope you saw. I didn't do that, Papa Drew. My thoughts in my head was that was going to happen, though. You get enough rum in you, you never know what's going to happen. What's crazy, though, is you realize people aren't that different no matter where you... I mean, nowadays, especially in the last 2 or 3 years, things have changed across the United States. People aren't as friendly in a lot of places. But before then, it was different. People were friendly. You could go anywhere in the country, in any state, and not feel uncomfortable. You could have a great time. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. The last 24 to 36 months have been not that good in certain places. But yeah, it's like you could still meet nice people, and you make friends wherever you go. And pretty much everybody will drink rum with you, beer with you, vodka, tequila, at least the people I hang out with. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get this on the road, because I do only want to make a 3-minute vlog today, or a 3-minute stream, because I don't know who's going live tonight. I got to check my TV guide that actually, I got an email today from the Catanese. Email. I got a guide, a TV guide, more or less. Take the rooms we roam off, open slot there. The email may take them off Friday or Sunday. What? Huh. So I got a TV guide, so I need to look at that, a YouTube guide from the Cataneses. And so I got to look at that, see who's going live. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. This was an impromptu. So let's keep this stream fast tonight. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is today, as I was coming up to the Mall of America, getting ready to shoot an incredible video today, something that would rival Lord of the Rings. That was my plan. I'm sure it didn't happen, but it's getting uploaded right now. I got a text message from my mechanic who checked my mailbox for me, because I asked him, please check my email, or not my email, but my mailbox while I'm out here on the road, because I'm waiting for a letter from Google AdSense. Now, what that letter is, so this is what happens. First, you get 1,000 friends or hours, however it works. Then you get the opposite. You get the friends or the hours. Once you have both of those, you get friends and hours. The world opens up to you. It's like a whole, God, I wish I was, is it Ariel that sings that song? A whole new, no, it's Aladdin. Getting my Disney cartoon characters mixed up here. Anyway, so then after you get that, you go to your Google AdSense account and start playing with that and working out that stuff, because you're monetized. And not only do you get monetized for the videos and the commercials that play in front of your videos, which I've told a few of you guys today, let me know what commercials play in front of my videos. I'm curious. Is it bra and panties stuff, or does it usually have to do with the subject matter in the video? Like if I'm at a car dealership, will a BMW or a Tesla commercial come on in front of my video? I don't know. If I'm out drinking, will a Budweiser commercial come on? If I'm at a theme park, will a Disney commercial come on? I don't know. So I'm really curious what kind of, if advertisers go towards the title of the video and the content. But anyway, so you go in and you do that stuff. You set up, let me go to screen share real fast, and I'll kind of give you an idea. Chrome tab. Let's go to Google AdSense. Share. Dun, dun, dun. So this is what happens. I've been monetized for, 2 days now. My Google AdSense is open. So I can't show you exactly what you're supposed to do. But when your Google AdSense is first open, you won't see this 316, 20. Well, you'll see that, but you won't see the 25, the 03, or the 79 thing. You won't see none of that. It'll only be the top. All you'll see is what's in blue up here, in the dark blue. And down below that, it'll say, you need a PIN number. We will mail you a PIN number in 2 to 4 weeks. That's what it'll say. Look, so I was all excited, right? I was going, okay, let me end this. I was going, okay, so I got 2 to 4 weeks, but I'm out here on the road. I'm going to have one of my mechanics look at this and watch my mailbox for me, because I won't be home and I need that PIN number. I want to see that PIN number. And it came today. So it didn't take 2 weeks. It didn't take 4 weeks. It took 2 days in the mail to get from California to Florida. So that was pretty decent. So I typed in the little PIN number. All of a sudden, Google AdSense opens up. And it's not just that little blue line. It gives you a week by week thing. How much money did you make today? How much money do you make tomorrow? How much do you make the next day? And it just fills it all in. Like yesterday, I made 3 cents. I made 3 pennies, something that Silver Turtle 65 would love if they were in a roll. And so that's what you're going to want to do first. You are going to want to, let's see here. Let me screen share. Let me see if it's over here. So what you're going to want to do first is you are going to want to, once you get the 1,000 and 4,000 combined, you're going to want to go to your YouTube Creator Studio. And then down here, you're going to see this little thing that's a money sign. You're going to click that. It's going to bring you onto this page. And you got your video advertising, and it's going to tell you need to set up your AdSense account. Also, when you get monetized, you have these things called supers, which are super chats. They're pretty sweet. As a matter of fact, let me go back here. Let's stop. Hold on a second. How do I do what I want to do? I could just go right here. So if I go to supers, like right here, look. My very first super chatter was Reverend Tommy Two-Tone at $4.99. Really, you guys never have to do this super chat thing for me. It's not necessary. And then Captain Jack threw in an awesome $5. You're allowed to leave money, and you can leave a comment in the money, which is pretty sweet. I had a hard time finding this page because I knew Reverend Tommy and I knew Captain Jack left super chats. How did I find that? there's no instructions on how to find this stuff. But up here, you get your overview. So if you hit the little $sign, you get this page here. You get this overview. You don't really need to hit this see more thing. All you do is you'll look at the very top and it says overview and supers. You just hit the word super and there it pops. Me, I'm not that bright. So it took me a little bit to figure out. There's no real instructions on what you're supposed to do when this happens at all. So you're just kind of going, you have like 3 websites you have to worry about. You have to worry about your YouTube. You have to worry about your Creator Studio, and you have to monitor also your AdSense. So right now, where some of you guys are, before you reach this point, all you have to worry about is your YouTube, and you have to worry about your Creator Studio. You only have those 2 things to worry about. Once you start throwing in AdSense, and who knows whatever else they're going to throw at us down the future, it just gets tough to monitor each single website because none of them are combined into one site. It's all like 3 different companies in one cloud under one umbrella. They don't put everything together, and so it's kind of difficult. I would just suggest taking it slow. Don't do what I was doing and just try and rush through the websites and try and figure stuff. What is Captain Jack? Stop you! Oh man, dude, stop! You did $5 yesterday, man. Why didn't you do that when I was inside Margaritaville? Now, what I'm looking for in the future is, okay, Captain Jack just left $2 on a super chat. I don't get that right now. I guess it comes at the end of the month, probably gets direct deposit. I don't know how this works. It's like, oh, like I give out money. I set aside $50 every week for super chats. So I give to like hot sauce junkies because they have to buy the hot sauces or they have to get the candies or all that stuff. They need the supplies for their channel. And, some people need to purchase things for their YouTube channel. So, I set aside $50 to try and spread it out throughout the week. And I do that every single week. But I've never asked them, okay, so I just gave you $20 or I just gave you $10 or I just gave you $5. How long does it take you to get that? Does it just wait until the end of the month and go in? Like I said, there's really no instructions on YouTube on how to do all this stuff. So the only way for us to learn is to find out from other people that have already reached this level. And I feel weird bugging people that have reached this level. So I'm just kind of learning as I go without asking for instructions. And I figured I'll drag you guys along and show you my mistakes and how I'm kind of learning as I go in little 3-minute videos like this. Okay. Captain Jack, once again, thank you, sir. You don't need to do this. Save your money for a parrot. You need a parrot in your schoolie. That's what you need. One of those animatronic ones like the Tiki Room. I need to hit some yard sales. I might find one for you. Hold on a second. Here we got everyone join Papa Drew channel, please. If do not have him. What? Oh, hold on. Is Pop? Oh, I thought Papa Drew was live. Papa Drew's in the stream right now. Oh God. Thank God. I thought I was going to step on Papa Drew. Oh, I don't want to step on anybody. If anybody's going live, let me know. We'll jump over. I'm not doing this for the money. As a matter of fact, I will do a video on it. How I am going to do the channel. I think everyone will dig. Yeah, it's not about the money. I agree with you, Papa Drew. I mean, in the future, it would be cool to have to be monetized, for the ad revenue. That's great because I don't have any skills that allow me to make money from the road on a laptop. So if I wanted to generate, my best options right now is to work as hard as I can, save as much money in my account that I can, and then eventually get good enough on a platform such as this and others, and to bring in supplemental income now and then to at least buy cat food, or once a month. If I could generate enough revenue once a month to put $50 in gas in Cousin Eddie, I'll have my breakdown fund already. That's what my job is for now. What I'm working for now is my breakdown fund. And then I'd like to have a cut, $10, $15, $20,000 in the bank. And after that, and if I don't need to touch it, I won't. If I could generate revenue off this, I wish I had done better in school. Wish I would have paid attention to my teachers and did a little bit different, went a different route in life, that I could have had a career that I could have worked from home eventually on a laptop. It's just, that was not my skill set. At least that's what the military told me. And when you take that test when you join the Army, it's like, oh, the only thing you're good for is motor pool. So it's not all about the money. Definitely, it's not all about the money. But if I could generate some revenue, it doesn't have to be full living, because I would definitely do work camping and other things. And it's only going to be 6 months out of the year, because I'm not quitting my job. I want to work here for 6 months, make as much money every 6 months that I can, take Cousin AD out for 6 months. And that's my goal. So I'm still generating money at work, driving truck, and then any little supplemental running ads or something like that, bonus. But I agree with you. It's not about the money. What it was about for me is being able to stream live from my mobile device using YouTube. And it's not working. I'm monetized. Everything's been going on. I went to stream live last night through a snowstorm. It wasn't really a storm, but there was snow falling as I was driving down the road. And I wanted to mount this in my front window, drive down the road, capture some of that footage live. You do not qualify for YouTube live streaming from mobile devices yet. You need 1,000 friends. Well, it says subscribers, but 1,000 friends. But I have that. So how come it didn't open? So I figured I'd log into the computer, try and figure it out. There is no buttons for that. So I maybe it takes a little bit longer for the YouTube live streaming to pop into your mobile device, I'm guessing. I do the channel for my kids to see how I was back in the day. Make people smile, feel good. I do the channel to help others. I do the channel to share life and love all the smiles. That's life, man. That's my original plan for YouTube. I don't even know what my original plan was. It was like a video diary, I guess, similar to what you were doing. I wanted something here after I was gone, because these videos are always going to be here. They're not going anywhere. Unless the internet changes drastically, who knows? But that was my plan at the beginning. Smartphones started coming out with decent cameras, better than the little flip, beep, beep, Nextel phones or whatever they were called. We were able to start streaming live and posting videos from places we were going, on different social networks. And then, YouTube came out before Google bought them, and we were able to post videos on that. And I never knew what YouTube was. There's so many internet websites coming out every single day. You never know what's going to kick off. People were saying Instagram TV was going to kill YouTube. Not happen. It didn't happen. Everything is a killer. This is an iPhone killer. The Pixel 3 XL was an iPhone killer. The Samsung Galaxy 10 was an iPhone killer. The iPhone 11 is an Android killer. It's just like a whole bunch of crap. So you never know exactly what's going on. You just do what you can do, and you post videos, and all of a sudden we find this platform, and it's just growing and growing, and you could generate revenue off of it by showing ads. Or you don't have control of the ads that show, I'm assuming. But so you could generate a couple pennies here and there, and it adds up. And I'm not going to feel guilty for generating revenue off of ads. I feel guilty when people like Captain Jack toss in $2 now and then, but then, like Bob from Blue Wave Odyssey says, why feel guilty if they like you and they're willing to do that, and you can put that money to use for something? Just say thank you. It's just hard to, it's easy to say thank you, but it's hard to get that feeling out. That's why I always set aside $50 on my paycheck and do the same thing that Captain Jack is doing. And, but I guess I got to get over that feeling of not feeling guilty, because if you use the money towards getting better, then your friends that you help, that attach themselves to you as you grew, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know, but I do agree with you. I agree that it's not always about the money. Papa Drew, I want to go fishing on your channel again. Hugs, bros. I want to. Oh God, I can't believe they go fishing in this cold weather up here. I have a killer whale running alongside at this moment. Avasti swabs. Oh man, you guys are so great. Anyway, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about tonight. Keeping this short, sweet, and wow, there's so many comments. So many comments. RV Dog is in the house too, just enjoying the Florida weather. RV Dog. Yeah, look at this. Look at the weather. It's beautiful over here. We got palm trees. We got the Gulf of Mexico. I live right where my head is. Oh, let me move. Oh, I live like right there. That's where Cousin Eddie is at this very moment. Oh, probably enjoying some great 30-degree weather in between Tampa and Wildwood at this moment. Cousin Eddie is. Outdoor Staycation says, prior to work camping, we worked in a campground industry for over 10 years, but that was before we did YT. What is YT? I suck at these things. YT, YouTube. This was before we did YouTube. I got it. I figured it out. All right. Man, scared me. Yeah, work camping sounds pretty great. Everybody's making it look great. Like all the people that are doing these work camping videos, it just puts thoughts in your head what you can do. But I'm so afraid to leave truck driving, because if I don't hop in a truck and cross state lines at least once a year, then I have to be retrained in the trucking industry. For some reason, I hop into another company and they'll go, oh, when was the last time you drove? And I could say 12 months ago. And they said, oh, cross state lines? No, well, you got to go with the trainer for 30 days then. I've been driving for 30 something years over the road. Now you're going to want me to hop in with a trainer? Right? So that's why I want to do 6 months and play 6 months. Suburban says, I'm going to use the free version of StreamYard. So you can invite people into the chat and use the green screen. The app you have been using before, you can't invite anyone. What app was I using before? I haven't. The only apps I've used, if you're talking with me, the only apps I've used before is I've used YouTube Live, and it's pretty bare bones, but that was years ago when we were allowed to use it. And Streamlabs, which you can do all this. I don't know if you can do the green screen, but you can do all the other stuff. It's just not intuitive. StreamYards is great. I got hooked on this from everybody in this stream. It's just like, it's great. It's just so easy to use. So let's see. When are you got Susan? When are you going to go live? Are you going to try it tonight? There's going to be a couple people testing out this stuff, and I'm curious. Like, I have a green shirt. If I took this thing down right here, this whole green screen thingy I made, if I took that down and just hung a screen, a shirt, or like a picture frame, and inside the picture frame you just had a green cloth, and you hung the picture frame like up here, would the green cloth show this like it was an image up there? So like you can have an external TV monitor, hanging up on your wall right here or something. I wonder if it just fits the size of the green. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. StreamYard is the only one where you can invite someone else into their live stream, but you don't have to have it if someone invites you into their live stream. Yeah, because it's all in Chrome. As a matter of fact, I think it was RV Kids the other night, had some IT gentleman on. Great interview. It was a super interview. The gentleman, I forget his name, was extremely knowledgeable. He was, I think he worked in the IT industry, and he was a company growth type person, and he was giving some of his knowledge out. But there was some knowledge he was speaking at the time, that I didn't understand. He was saying an application like StreamYard. He was having RV Kids run diagnostics on his computer because his screen was freezing up periodically, his audio was freezing up periodically, and the gentleman that he had on was saying it's because streaming really you're taxing your internals of your laptop. It does. I mean, it would normally, right? But I don't see how it would put pressure on your internals if everything is done in the internet, because StreamYard is done in Chrome, up in the up in the Wi-Fi, in the internet universe. So I don't think streaming is taxing your system, because I'm using a Chromebook. I don't even have a computer right now. I'm using a Google Pixel Chromebook. I don't have a big Windows PC. I don't have a Mac. And I don't think it's taxing my system at all, because everything's done up in the cell towers and everything else. So really the computing isn't going on here. And so I think you're most relied on your Wi-Fi signal. And I think that's the biggest deal. I think he was given some wrong information. I could be wrong though. I've been wrong many a times in my life. Some of the computing stuff could be done on your system, but I don't know. Oh, here RV Kids is in right here. Chrome was using 72% of my CPU. That's weird. I can't even check. Well, I can. I just don't know how to check my CPU on a Chromebook. I do know that I do have a Google Pixel book. I don't have a Samsung Pixel book. I don't have one of the $150 Pixel books. This one here was like $1,300. So it's a high-end Pixel book. And I know the internals are pretty good on it. But I just don't, because, well, you understand what I'm talking about though, right? Because everything you do here is actually done in Chrome. So it takes your video stream, puts it up in the web, everything's compressed, put together and sent off, and then gets re-put back together, and we view it. So I don't see how that is really taxing on your system. I don't know, but like you're saying, if Chrome was using 72% of your CPU, there's something wrong. Oh, I see what it was. Okay, I got you, RV Kids. I had too many Chrome windows open. Yeah, okay, you just close them. I could see that. Like right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 Chrome tabs open at this moment. I should probably go ahead and close them if you were having that issue. Let's close Super Chat Manager. Let's close channel monetization. Close you, and let's close Google AdSense, just in case. I don't want to freeze up. All right, well, maybe that gentleman was correct then. He was given a lot of great information. He was very knowledgeable on everything. Just that one part of it, RV Kids, had me wondering, and I didn't want to jump in and ask questions because I didn't know if you were taking questions for him or not. Plus, I was driving, and it's hard to communicate when you're driving. I don't want to pay attention to my tablets and stuff. I normally listen like it's a podcast. So I do want to go live one more time. What is James Ketney's right here? I use my laptop window 720p camera. Okay, yeah, I did read that right. So what I want to do, I should have did this before I went ahead and started my live stream tonight. I have, my camera's up front. I don't even have any lights back here. Look, this is working good. My light's right here. I don't even have it. I don't have it on. I don't have the barn door open. I don't have nothing shining back here, lightening that up, and it's working. I mean, I can see a little bit of pixelation up in here a little bit, but it's working. It's just, I forgot to charge the batteries on my lights. But I was going to take my my DJI Osmo action camera. I was going to plug the micro USB Type-C into my other micro USB port on my Chromebook and see if I could not use instead of using the internal camera here, I wanted to use a separate camera jacked into my laptop, and possibly even my one of my other Osmos, like the Osmo Pocket, have another so I have a camera over here, and then one in the middle, and then I should be able to, using my keyboard, I should be able to switch from camera to camera to camera. I'm thinking, but I'm going to try that out this week, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Saturday night madness with 3 streams. So that on those nights, it's not a night to test. On nights like tonight, this is when you test. Anyway, guys, I should probably go ahead and start ending this because I know lots of people are going to be going live. I don't know what the time is at this moment. Oh yeah, I do. It's 6:15. I know somebody's going to be live at least at 7 o'clock. Someone's got to be going live at 7 o'clock, and I don't want to step on anybody. What is this? I want to have some paranormal investigators on a live one night. I loved yours. Was fun. Why not? Let me go ahead and tell you guys what my live streams on Saturday nights are going to consist of. Hopefully, I got people in the works. I got my feelers out. So at this moment, I have nobody for Saturday night until they start getting messages back, which I don't know if I have yet. I'm looking. I've been throwing my feelers out there. So my very first live stream in this whole Saturday thing was Jen Vargas, Central Florida Top 5, and Film Slam. And last weekend was Gavin Kelly and Paula Kelly from they're paranormal investigators from Truth or Legend Hometown. You can watch it on Amazon Prime Live TV, and I think it's going to be on Netflix next. I think they're shopping it also on Netflix and A&E or something, but at this moment you can watch season 1 on Amazon Prime TV. This week I have 3 possibilities, maybe 4 possibilities. Hopefully at least one of them get back with me. So number 1, I'm trying to get Zach Ward. He was the little red-haired mean kid on the movie The Christmas Story, and lately, he's not a little kid anymore. Lately he's been doing a lot of thrillers, like independent film thrillers and stuff like that. Pretty good stuff. Svengoli has a TV show on Me TV where he intros B movies like Creature from the Black Lagoon, Godzilla, and all this stuff. I was trying to get him on this Saturday, waiting to hear back. And some of the dancers and choreographers and stage performers. I don't know if you guys ever watch America's Got Talent, but there's a dance troupe called Academy of Villains. Amazing. Just type it, go on Google or go on YouTube, type in Academy of Villains, or watch my YouTube video. Type in Nomadic Hippie Academy of Villains, Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios. I communicated with some of them today, trying to get them on this Saturday, possibly to talk about getting over stage fright, performing in front of people, because we're performing in front of people, right? We're performing in front of viewers. So getting over that stage fright. So I'm trying to get them in. And one of my, a good friend, Theme Park Hipster, she has a channel on YouTube. It's a podcast channel on YouTube, but she also runs a website, themeparkhipster.com. She also has an iOS application called Theme Park Hipster. So if any of you guys have an Apple device, you can go to the Apple iTunes store, whatever it's called, and download Theme Park Hipster. She focuses on solo traveling, which a lot of motorhome RVers, nomadic people are solo lifestyle people. So I'm trying to, I texted her today. I'm sure she's going to get back with me, hopefully before tomorrow. If not, these are all future interviews that I'm planning that are going to be coming down the road. I communicated with George Takei from Star Trek, trying to get him on for a little bit, but he's been extremely busy lately. And other than that, I don't know what else to do. I know eventually I'm going to run out of people I could probably get on, and it's probably going to turn in someone else is going to have to take my time slot. But this Saturday, hopefully someone gets back with me and says, yeah, Rick, I'm there, man. I'm there. But so many people are so busy all the time. It's just hard to get everybody. I was just really lucky to get the last two people. Anyway, that's what I'm working on Saturdays. Hold on, someone just left a $4.99. Who's Avenger RV Adventure? Enjoy a beer. You know what? God, you guys are insane. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Honest, that's really sweet of you guys. Man, it makes you wait. When you guys get here, you're gonna feel how weird this feels when people do that. Just wait. You wait. Oh, I'm gonna make you feel like, Rick, what in the heck did you just do? Why did you send me that? You're gonna feel the same way. What is this? New Horizons asks RV Kids, there's a small microphone built into the webcam that I bought for my laptop. I don't know what the conversation is above that, but New Horizons, I'm actually using the microphone in my Chromebook right now. My Rode mic, shotgun mic, is in Cousin Eddie. So I'm just like, I don't know how I sound, but modern day laptops aren't too bad. Get with me if you want to practice. I'm going to practice probably after I'm done here with Beyond Beauty 3. She wants to practice. So I'm going to go in a private stream with her and try and figure some stuff out. Because I'm still learning all this. This thing here, that was new. When they announced it, I go, oh, I got to try that. I need to hit a store, pick up a piece of green fabric, hang it up behind me and see what it'll do. Right? Every time you get something new, you got to try it, even if you don't know what you're doing. It's pretty cool. Hold on here. Okay, here we go. Hold on. One before we get to Avenger RV. Any and all creators can post their content on my Facebook. No jail, so post and share away Papa Drew. Papa Drew has a pretty good, if anybody wants to go to Facebook, Papa Drew has a pretty good little community going there. Every time I check on my phone, and because I use if this and that, so if I post something on Twitter, it automatically shares on Facebook. I don't go to Facebook very often, but periodically I'll hop on there to make sure that the posts are transferring from Twitter. And you look up at the top and it says, oh, you got 14 comments or something like that. So you touch that. A lot of them are Papa Drew's group. And you go, oh, somebody posted on Papa Drew's thing. So you click it and then you scroll to he has a pretty interactive group over there on Facebook. So I would definitely check that out if I was you guys. Okay, real fast. We are almost done. This 3-minute video has been going 58 minutes. So There's something from Wikipedia. I'm not talking to you, Google. Avenger RV Adventure says The Godfather is going live. Okay, so are any of my moderators in here? Do I have any moderators? Where's everybody at? Oh my God, I need to make James Cantonese a moderator. I wasn't sure about this whole moderator thing and how it worked. Is Lily Gypsy in here or Blue Wave in here? I doubt it. I doubt it so much. You know what, guys? I don't know how to put a link in there. If anybody could put a link in there so we could just go ahead and crash the party. Let's head on over. Some Avenger RV Adventure. Are you able to put a link in here? Oh, I just seen it. Hold on a second. Where'd it go? Somebody just said hippie. Okay, RV Kids just put a link in. All right, guys. James Cantonese said, hippie, do a raid on the Travelers of Delaney. Is that RV Kids? Is that their link right there? Hold on. Gas money. What is this? You need gas money? Do you want me to put some money in your PayPal? I like PayPal better than this super chat thing. Do you need some gas money, Donna? Because if I don't give it to you, it's going down my throat in rum. Let me know. Get with me if you need some gas money. All right. So RV Kids, if that is the link we're supposed to raid, I guess everybody, let's go ahead and head on over there, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, I love you. Thanks for checking me out tonight. Peace out, everybody. Oh, I got to hit the button. I got to keep one hand free. Only one piece. Only one piece. There we go. Only one backwards. There we go. Only one piece sign tonight, guys. Oh, here we go. End broadcast. Peace, everyone.